Chit Chat. Oh my goodness. Well, my book came today. I wanted to order one just to see what they look like because I haven't, this is the first time I've had something published through Amazon. So here it is, Song of the Butterfly, Finding the Freedom Within. And it's got pretty good sized text to it. And it is wound up being, oh, well, it doesn't say. It doesn't have page numbers. Why did they do it without page numbers? That's very odd. Here it shows page numbers. Well, that's weird. I'm going to have to talk to them because they are not having page numbers on here. How can that happen? So, yeah, in the front of the book it'll tell you what page number they're on, but there's no page numbers. So I'm going to have to get a hold and see if that's, I mean, I don't think it's a big major whoop because you can still get what the topics are, what the sections are. But I'll ask him about that. Where are the page numbers? So anyway, there it is. That's what the book looks like. And the other thing that's going on, why I have not been online, because I went down and got some more plants for the aquarium, and I got a couple of algae eaters. And so I put the plants in, put the algae eaters in, and my bluefish, the blue betta, got in the side with the red betta again. And, you know, he's not looking aggressive or anything. So I took out the center divider. Now, everyone will tell you 2 male bettas in a 10-gallon tank are going to fight to the death. They're aggressive. They're going to fight. They're not fighting, okay? Now, they're doing the dominance thing. Now, I've been watching them for an hour. I've been sitting absolutely watching to make sure that they're not going to go and fight with each other. And I think because they're young, maybe they can actually learn to get along, because what they do is one will, the red one's a little more aggressive. The red one will flare out, you know, like they're fighting thing, and charge the other one, and he comes right up to the blue one's face, and the blue one just looks at him like, I don't think so. I don't want to fight. And then, you know, they back off, and then the blue one will charge the red one again, and then the red one just looks at him like, I don't think so, okay? So anyway, they've been in there an hour, and they'll come right up next to each other, and they're just absolutely fine. So maybe I've got the odd couple. What is it? Oscar and Felix. Oscar and Felix. So I think I might have to rename them Oscar and Felix, because it's like the odd couple. They're in there and they're okay together, which makes me really happy, you know, because they're really enjoying exploring the whole tank and charging across and swimming and just really enjoying it. Swimming from one end to the other end, and yeah. So I think they've decided that it's better to have a lot more room to go swim in, double the room, than it is to fight. I'd rather have the area to swim in than I would to protect my area and say back off, okay? So, yeah. Now, what's funny is the Betta is a little more aggressive towards the algae eater fish than he is towards the other Betta. Figure that one out. But yeah, I was naming it Fire Dancer and Water Sprite, but I'm going to name them Oscar and Felix. Yeah, because they're the odd couple. Oh my goodness. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. So anyway, I'm just so happy that they are okay and I can have the divider out and that they're, you know, enjoying the tank. Yeah, just really happy with it. Yeah, the blue one's just swimming now. And before he was just sleeping and lethargic and just like, you know, and he's been trying and trying and trying to get over to the red one's side. Not because he wants to fight him, he just wants to have access to the tank. Now, like I said, I did see the other day on YouTube, there was somebody, but they've got a huge tank. I mean, really huge. And they have bettas in there that are, you know, males and females, and they're fine. They're living in a community. They're okay. They're not fighting and stuff. But they say you've got to have a really, really big tank. So, you know, I was a bit worried because everybody's saying they'll fight, it's going to, you know. But so far, no. Now they're both in the corner. I'm going to watch them here real quick and make sure that there's no fighting. But no. No fighting. And I mean, they were just nose to nose. And no, they're not fighting. They'll just kind of look at each other, size each other up, and go, okay. So I think, you know, they are going to try to figure out dominance. 9 out of 10, I think the red one seems to be a bit more of the aggressive one. So he's probably going to wind up with the most dominance. Yeah. So that one, I'm just going to name him Oscar. The red one's Oscar, and the blue one's Felix. And Felix is just zoom back and forth across the tank, just enjoying swimming, just, yeah. So much happier than when that divider was up. Now, I'm not telling anybody that's got Betta that they should put them in together. I'm not saying that, you know, because not everybody's got an Oscar and a Felix, okay? I just happened to get an Oscar and a Felix, and I was noticing, you know, like I said, I did not feel a lot of aggression from the blue one, definitely not. A little more aggression with the red one, but I mean not crazy aggression or anything. So yeah, I'm just really happy about this now. I'll put up a video so you can see no fighting, okay? And if they were going to fight right when I took that divider out, they should have been at that point going, you know, gangbusters with each other. But yeah, at this point I'm feeling, and I just went out and got the mail and came back, and again, they're doing quite fine. Yeah, I'm really happy about that. So I'm going to leave this here. I'll put up the other video where you can see that I actually do have two Betta, and they are not fighting. They are doing quite well. really happy with that. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you online.